I started training parkour and freerunning in 2011. The first spot I went to was Oaklandon Park in Lawrence, Indiana. 2 years later, me and the rest of my group are still going back there on a regular basis. Oaklandon Park can be found in Lawrence, Indiana. I'll put a map quest in the description so anyone who wants to go can find it. When I look at Oaklandon Park, I think of it as having 3 different sections. There's the swing set area, there's the field between the swing set area and the park itself, and then there's the park itself. When we get into the park itself, it's all made of wood. The ground is mulch, so if you fall, it's not that bad. If you've never trained on wooden structures before, it's something you should try out. It's kind of weird at first, and if you're used to training in a city, I don't know, it might take a minute to get used to, but it's really not that bad, and you'll find a lot to do here. As far as people go, it is a pretty popular park in this area, so there's going to be a lot of kids there. Normally the kids aren't that big of an issue. They'll sometimes follow you around and want to know what you're doing, but the biggest issue will come from the parents, as with any park. Sometimes they think you're going to land on their kids or hurt the park, and you'll get yelled at. But this isn't very often. It's only happened to us like once or twice in the 2.5 years we've been going there. So it's not really something to worry that much about, but do know that if you're going at a busy time, there are going to be kids there. But if you go earlier in the day, you'll probably be alright. There's a lot to do with this park. There was a time when we thought that we'd found everything. Then we came back a month later and realized there's a lot more. So we just keep coming back. Every time we go to the park, we find something else. You can work on pretty much anything here. Cats, precisions, strides, flips, it doesn't matter. If you like tricking, go to the field, work on tricking. If you like traditional parkour, go into the park and work on traditional parkour. Anything you want to work on, you'll find here. If you want to work on basics, like if you're new and you're in the area, this is an amazing place to start. But even if you've been training for a couple years, it's still a pretty cool place to check out. You'll still find stuff to do, I guarantee it. As far as revisiting the park goes, it's definitely something you're going to want to do. Every time you go, you're going to find something new. I've already said this earlier, and I'm saying it again, because really, every time we go there, we find something new. So, you're not going to go and be disappointed. It's not like some spots where you go and it's like, I've already done everything here, why did I even come here? Every time we go, there's something new. It never disappoints. This park's a lot of fun every time I've been there. Every time you go, you're going to find something new to work on. There's tons of precisions, cats, and basics to work on, as well as more advanced things. If you like tricking, you can work on tricking. But there are the occasional kids who get in the way and parents who will yell at you because it is a busy park. So I'm going to give this location a 9 out of 10. I would love to give it a 10, but just because of how many people go there, and you will get yelled at every now and then, I can't give it a complete 10 out of 10. But it's still something I would check out if you live in Indiana or if you're ever driving through Indiana. Go ahead and stop and check this park out. It won't be a waste of your time.